and the new bass player George.
I'm Bongo.
Now you are from Boston. You've been around a long time.
Yeah, we're from
right?
Roxbury.
Roxbury Crossing.
I mean, you basically formed and got together in Boston, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But there's something about the band The Girls that is very distinctly unlike most Boston rock and roll bands.
Real bad, not just bad, real bad.
But and you seem to be so different that you weren't ready to do recording around here. You went to Ohio. Why?
Because someone paid for all of that. We got an offer to do it there with Hey Arthur, so we did it.
Hey Arthur, which was the Perubu label.
Yeah, David Thomas's label. He's the lead singer in Perubu.
Yeah, how did you connect with them?
Not too well. We sort of forced them to come see us at our rehearsal space, which was the Modern Theater, when they were playing The Rat for 4 nights or something, about a year ago or something like that. And they sort of felt that for some reason we were
the best. I mean,
yeah.
The very best.
I mean, that we needed to
and
do something. So they knew that money is what usually helps you do things. So they offered us something.
So they flew you out to Ohio? Drove you out to Ohio?
Amtrak.
We took a 7-hour trip, 7-hour late trip. That ended up being
27 hours,
right.
Something one way. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, and so they just are really into right now, especially David, in helping bands get started. And basically, to get started, you need help financially. So that was the impetus to go to Ohio, and we really like some of the recordings that were done at Suma, and so we decided that
Grand Funk.
Maybe Grand Funk,
James
Cherry, James Gang, So
when's the single going to come out?
I think it's supposed to be out hopefully, maybe by the middle of April, hopefully.
Do you mind being considered? Many people consider you an amusing type band.
Well, this is pretty serious. It's a real problem.
I mean, when you're sitting there playing and people are rolling in the aisles as you're knocking your drum kit over, does it bother you that people are laughing at you?
No, because we're laughing at them.
Oh. I don't lose any sleep over it. Basically. And how about the baby seals? I mean, does anyone care? Yeah.
Do you care?
Yeah, I do.
A lot of heads getting busted up.
Save Me is a song. It's the national campaign song for the...
Sing it, Dave!
It's by Tanya Tucker. I wish we had it here. I wanted to find it, and I couldn't find it.
I'd like to talk about... The Girls have always left different impressions on me every time I've seen them. The first time that I saw your band, which I understand was one of the first times that you did play, was that rather infamous time at the Punk Dada Gallery. I think you're the only band to have played at the Punk Dada Gallery.
Now, I wasn't there, so I'm not going to say a word.
What are you getting at?
Why don't you tell people about the Punk Dada Gallery and about the early times you played?
Well, we played out maybe once every 3 months the last year and a half.
Do you not play out?
We hibernate, basically.
Do you hibernate on purpose, or is it hard?
No, it's not intentional. We're just real scared, and that sort of, comes across, I think, in the performances, and if it seems kind of silly, it's because we're really frightened, basically. Like baby seals.
Is it hard to get dates in clubs?
Well, the Girls,
What kind of dates in clubs?
We've got so much press.
Get a club and
it's impossible for us to not get jobs in clubs.
We don't talk about the past,
All right, talk about the future.
We don't talk about the future either. We just hibernate. We are a Southern rock band, and we're just trying to. We are pretty blind most of the time.
Great. Are you looking for a deal with Capricorn? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Sure, Phil Walden, anybody.
Down in Macon.
Maybe you can open up for the Allman Brothers who are playing the music hall.
All right. Well, right now we're working on the changes for whipping posts.
Stop!
Wait a second now. Ghost.
What about the song you're going to play here?
What about that song we're going to play here? First, I wanted to ask you about now. I know you guys bear some responsibility here.
Come on.
I say it's a terrorist takeover of the radio station. Great! You! Take it out here. Go ahead. Girls jumping on it.
What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Hey, equipment goes down at every one of our performances.
Is anyone cooking out there?
Hey, get that.
Hey, put it down.